Okay, so today's video is all about which one is better. T-Outliner, razor, cartridge razor, or safety razor. Which one will give you the better lineup on your beard? We're not talking about just a regular shave today. This is just to create a nice line on your beard. So which one would you prefer? Which one's gonna get the best results, easiest, cleanest look? So again, the T-Outliner that everybody knows, every barbershop has a T-Outliner. And then at home, we have the option of doing our own razor. So which one is gonna create the line? Let's find out. So let's get started. So the first thing I want to let you know is that I've already prepped my face. So it's not going to be a full shave, but I still want to do some prep work. So I took some beard wash. You can see the facial wash here. Mine's kind of messed up, it's old. I've been using it for a while, but I used the facial wash. So got my surface nice and clean. Always want to have a clean surface to work with before you shave. So I take care of that. The next thing that I did was add some moisture to my skin. So I used some beard balm. Some beard oil. And I added that to my face just so it wouldn't be dry, during this process while using the T-Outliner. So on my left side of my face, I'm going to use the T-Outliner. I'm going to create a nice line. As you can see, I've already done a line up around, my regular hairline, but now it's time to do my beard. And, anytime you want to do your beard, you want to just take your time and do that as a separate, process. So that's what I'm going to do now. So this side, as I said, has beard oil on the skin under. If you've ever used a T-Outliner and done a shave, you know that, if your skin is dry, you're gonna get that ashiness. You don't want to irritate the skin. So again, so this side is gonna be with the T-Outliner. And then on the other side, I'm gonna use my safety razor. And this is a Yaqi safety razor. I've used it all the time. In previous videos, I've used it. I have a brand new Parker razor in here. Razor blade Parker, and I'm going to do this on this side, and I'm going to use a shaving cream. So I'll be using of course the Shalisa's shaving cream on this side, doing a wet shave as normal. Since I'm just doing the line, I don't have to apply a whole lot of product there, but I will do it adequately so that I don't have any irritation because of the blade. So and then I'm going to throw in one more thing. You probably saw this in my last video, the Gillette Skinguard. On the back side, you have this single blade on the back. And with that single blade, you can still do some detail work. So I'm probably going to do that around the top of the mustache, just to show you what it is possible, what it's capable of as well. So let's get started. We're going to start out with the T-Outliner. Let's do that now. So just creating a line. You can do it, and if you pull away with the skin, if I'm going to do it, from this way, or if you're coming this way, you can also kind of just hold that skin in place. But I can't see as well that way, so usually what I do is I come down and just kind of create a line. So you want to just clean up any of this extra hair here. It always does a nice job, but is it the best option? Went a little bit thinner than I wanted there, but because I still have to do on the lip line. Now, we'll say before I even go around and get into the safety razor, doing this part on your lip is definitely going to be a lot easier, you know, with the clippers. And just trying to attempt to get a close shave here, you know, with the clippers. Alright, also want to do under the neck. Now, if you've ever done this before, you would know if I did not put that oil on my neck and under on my beard, this would have been very, very ashy. Because that blade is just all over your skin. So, and of course, this is not going to be a smooth shave, but it's decent. And it serves the purpose of my videos. How do you avoid razor bumps? So traditionally, you know, these clippers will help you not receive any razor bumps and irritation from having the hair under the skin, because this is, of course, leaving the hair above the skin. We still have a really good, you know, look. All right, now let's move on to the razor. So I'm gonna get some hot water in my sink here, get my razor in there, and get started. Razors in the water. So both razors in the water here. Got my shaving cream. Just gonna take a small amount of that and apply it on this side. All right, so let's get started. With this, I can just kind of create that line, doing it that way. But also what, you know, I'll do, let me do my lip first and then I'll cut in on the rest of this here, how I do it detail work. That line that's left behind, I love that. Just kind of working to that line. And then you can, of course, pull away. It's against the grain, but you're using a single blade razor once again, so your irritation is not going to be bad. All right. So here I'm hold the skin tight. And just like you were doing with the T-outliners, you can use just kind of the edge, or kind of the one side of it with more pressure to create a detail. You don't want to use the point, you know, because you're going to cut yourself, but you can definitely press with one side more. All right, very nice. So that's definitely giving a nice look. And actually it did a more of a curve on this side, so I'll probably just touch that up, you know, but that's not really the main thing right now. The main thing is, you know, what the result's gonna be with the line, the definition of the line. All right, so now I'm gonna put some shaving cream here. I didn't really get any there, so let me do that really quick. And actually I did say I was going to use the Gillette here, so let me do that for this middle section. I can even go over the top again. You know, take away the bulk, but these Yaqi open tooth razor really does a good job as well. So that's the end of the shave. That's all there is to it. But the whole purpose of this shave, and I'm gonna rinse off this shaving cream here so you can see the final results. But that's what it is. You can see the amount of time it takes to do the whole thing, each side with, you know, the different razor or different clipper there. So let's see what the final results are gonna be. All right, so here's your line with the Yaqi safety razor, and here's your line with the T-Outliner. Try to get a little close there. What can you see here? Any difference? Is the one sharper than the other? You got a better edge? And I can tell you, you know, I rarely do just one pass, you know, with shaving. So even on this side, I truly do like the safety razor. So what I'm gonna do here, I think it gives a sharper line. I'm just gonna take some oil. You can do beard oil, you can do some of the Shalice's hair oil, but I just like to use oil so I can really see the line. So I'm just gonna put some oil on both sides. And I feel like I can get a sharper line on this side where I use the T-Outliner. That's my opinion. Some people, you know, if you go to a barber shop and you think you can get a better line, or you use one of the tools to line up better. But for me, the razor wins. So let's give a little second pass on this side to sharpen this one up. And again, with the just using oil for detail work, I definitely prefer. Because you can see it. You can see exactly what you're doing. Now, would I use oil for a full shave? Not normally. Normally, I wouldn't use oil for a full shave. You definitely can, especially if your hair is already, you know, short. Like if you shave every day, for instance. Yeah, you could use oil just to create a slick surface. But typically, if you're shaving every couple days, I would definitely use a shaving cream instead. All right, so I think I'm pretty satisfied with the shave here. Actually, let's see. Just noticed right inside here. You can't beat how close this shave is, you know, with clippers. Just can't do it. Stay tuned. This is part one. The next part is going to be putting two razors against each other to clean this off completely. I'm going to probably leave the goatee here. Stay tuned. Let me finish this up. Need to put some aftershave on. You know, always got to do the aftershave. You know, can't take any risk of having any bumps. So aftershave. Make sure you get that on there. Don't want to skip that step. You know, never want to skip aftershave. You can't use too much of it. So, and this aftershave you can use on your hairline. You know, if you just gotta line up, you want to clean that up. Aftershave, Shalice's aftershave. Everything can be found on the links below in the description of the video. So stay tuned. You know, subscribe. Come back and see us. Thank you. Wait. What else can you do right now? So other thing, after your aftershave, I usually always say it, but beard moisturizer, you know, you can use that. You can use a beard balm, you know, just personal preference. What do you like? Like since I have the beard here, you know, I can go with the balm, it gives a better hold, you know, but the moisturizer is great. Creamy, I like the way it goes on versus the balm. You know, I'm just gonna take a small amount here. Rub that in the hands. It's a great smell. Got the little menthol smell to it. Leaves a nice shine on the beard, on the face. Can't go wrong. Yeah, I definitely like the razor better. Thank you.